Ah, alright. It's been a long time since I played this game. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We'll start from the beginning. I don't know if I remember how to play. Hopefully I won't get the tunnel vision. I mean, it's not hard to play, it's just... You know, you get put into like a difficult situation, you're like, ooh. Tutorial. This might be too easy. We'll see. You know what? This is too easy. Let's start with level 2. I don't feel like doing the tutorial. I'm pretty sure I know how to turn and stuff. I don't know, it's like you'll get to a point where you'll either get in the zone or you'll just, like, your eyes will start crossing and you won't be able to do anything. Oops. Trying to be fancy. Ooh, fancy. This is level 2. First death within the, what? First, actually, you know what? Usually I play without the HUD because I like the experience, but I think it's probably better. Alright, I think I'm trying a new strat to sort of like double jump. Because I always have a hard time double jumping. Or getting the timing down. Oh, you hate to see that kind of thing. Ah, you hate to see that kind of thing. Man, I don't know if I'm going too slow or I'm just bad at this game all of a sudden. I mean, I would have thought that I'd be able to do. I don't know. It's like Guitar Hero or Frequency or something like. Well, I never got good at Guitar Hero, but my cousin would say is like she got like really into it. She said she couldn't do like the lower levels of difficulty just because like she was used to kind of like going really fast all the time. So it's like hitting those notes was not showing up when she'd expect it to. Not saying that I'm like godlike in this game or anything, but like the faster levels, you gotta be just like not even thinking. You just gotta be reacting. Like you see something, you're like da 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 da. Controller's like 10 degrees hotter than everything else in your house by the time you're done. I just like this game because it's visually feeling like it's such a fever dream of just, I don't know, Equalizer sort of backdrops. Like it's really cool looking. You don't really get to appreciate it when you're playing, but you know, like a lot of the time you play these levels over and over again because you suck. Well, not you, but you know, me. So you get like little, you know, glimpses here and there. These lower levels, like later on, it's like you'll get these like impossible to see around corners. You just gotta go on like audio cues and visual cues and seeing like, you know, memorization mostly. Well, I think it's memorization until you're able to recognize the sort of call-outs that they do, because it's really subtle, but like you'll kind of feel it. I don't know how to describe it because it doesn't go like this. There's no beat or anything that makes sense traditionally if you listen to music. Like I forget what it's called. My buddy Nate told me what it was called once, but like sort of like painting with negative space with music. So it uses a different timing, tempo timing. The fact that they're giving me S's on these really sloppy runs, just... It's like they start out, the first few levels, they start out sort of like normal sounding, not normal sounding, but just like familiar sounding, I should say. Damn it. And then they sort of start getting more abstract as you Oops. Ah, see. That was so bad. Ah. I don't know, I'm having fun, whatever. Like, when I'm having a bad day, I usually like playing Thumper. Well, I used to. I don't really play this game that much anymore. But, because, I mean, you don't get to really think about, like, your bad mood when you're playing Thumper. You're just kind of playing Thumper. Your mood doesn't matter because you have to concentrate, especially the hard levels, too. Oops, that was stupid. There's a trap right there. A thumper. This is not going to be a good score. Yeah, B for Ben. I think the good thing though is that like this game is so fast paced that if you don't know what to look for, you'll just think that the person is doing a great job. Like, wow. And there's like ways to optimize and ways to sort of like, you'll miss something and just not catch it just because you don't know what you missed, so. Abstract game, extract rules. I just think it looks cool. Especially when you do well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Oh. Oh, almost comboed. Alright, all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, I'm so cool. Yeah, on the other side of the spectrum though is that you don't really know what's hard or what's cool. You're just like, oh yeah, this guy did. That was really hard. A little upward climb. Well, not really hard, but it's hard for me, or it was hard for me to learn. What is this game's like in VR? You gotta feel it. Feel it in your bones. And even though it's like a stressful game, the more relaxed you are, the better you do, which is... Like, if you're not stressing, you're just like, I'm trying it right now. Just relax. Be one with the terror. The horror beetle. Wow. Oh. That's alright, man. Yeah, just be Zen, man. Be Buddha. Buddhist? What do they call it? Enlightened. Not a big problem. Yeah, one day I'm gonna be able to just sort of stream the entire game. I remember seeing a YouTube video before I got this game because I didn't have enough money to get the game. It was like 15 bucks at the time. I really liked it. I really liked the concept, but I just couldn't sort of justify spending 15 bucks on a... Maybe it was like 20 bucks. I don't know. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just I didn't know much about it. And what I saw was like really impressive, but... You know, it's like you never know how good you are going to be at a rhythm game. Because sometimes you'll be like really good at certain rhythm games, but not so good at the other ones. And you just have this in your library. Be like, okay, well, I guess I'll never be good enough to kind of do that. And it's depressing, you know. So I was kind of like hesitant to get it until I think it went on sale for the first time I've ever seen it on sale before they give it away to PS Plus, right? With, you know. It should be a good indicator that if something all of a sudden goes on sale after never being on sale, it's going to be on a PS Plus pretty soon. Yeah, deciding when to do fancy shit and when to just be a regular guy and get the nodes right. Yeah, because if you do fancy shit, it'll bite you in the ass. High risk, high reward, especially if you're missing a shell. No. See? Fancy shit. Then again, you get bragging rights when you pull off fancy shit. Oof, level 2's kicking my ass all of a sudden. Oh well, that was kind of sloppy. Womp womp. I don't know, I should play this game more often. Dude, I am right there with you, Crunch Kiwi. This game is rad. I love this game. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, actually, I haven't played in a while, so I'm just kind of like trying to relearn the game. Because you know how, like, you get in the zone? You know, I'm just doing fancy shit. Got good taste. Man of principle. I don't know why that's true. It feels like it's spaced out just like barely far enough. Yeah, it's like you get into it, but the second that you take a pause, you're just like, you start, yeah, see, like you start making simple mistakes, and there's just no, there's no excuse for it. It's like, I think there's like a fork in your brain where it's like, you either like sort of do really, really well, or you start questioning everything, you know? And your eyes sort of cross. That's fine, whatever. I mean, I'm just, you know, hanging out. If I wanted to, like, you know, be serious about it, I'd set the candles, and I probably wouldn't stream it. The trick is that if you can do well while being distracted, then, you know, when you're not look at that. And when you're not distracted, you should theoretically be able to do better, right? It's multitask training. Yeah. I mean, I just think, like, it's really visually striking, you know? Like it's such a pretty game to watch, and like, it feels kind of a shame that it's not more popular. But it kind of makes sense, because it's not really... Like, I have a few of my friends that we got it, like, they all got it when in PS Plus. Like, I had it before PS Plus, gave it away for free, or whatever that thing was, you know, pandemic something. And they all got it, and they're like, oh yeah, this game's awesome, and then they just, like, immediately drop it. I was like, dude, what happened? Like, I wanted to, like, compete with high scores and see if, like, you know, and they're just like, oh no, it's too difficult. I'm like, it's not, I mean, like, I don't know, once you get it, it's not for everybody, you get it, you know, like, it's really good, and just, like, the genius behind, you know, well, first of all, the music, right? Yeah, it's this weird sort of, like, I forget what they were saying, but, like, the composer is just this guy, and he makes this weird sort of industrial offbeat sort of music, And it fits so well because you, like, it's so, I don't know, unsettling. Like, it's a horror game, right? Or it's classified as a horror game just because it's like you're a space beetle, and it's just this unsettling sort of non-familiar beats and stuff like that. So that's why it's like you're kind of on edge, you know? But like, the beauty is, I think, it puts you on edge, but you do better if you're relaxed. So it's like, yeah, I forget what they call it. I was talking to my buddy about it. There's like a like, you know how there's like a tempo, like 3/5 or so, I don't know what it is, but like everything sort of falls into a certain pattern, like music and stuff like that. And the guy who did this kind of went in really obscure beat patterns, so it kind of sets people off kilter. I don't know how to say it. It's just it's strange to not what we're used to, you know. So like subconsciously it makes us uneasy, sort of like Uncanny Valley but audible. Oh man, this is yeah, okay, so I don't know how to describe. I wish I had the vocabulary to kind of describe it, but I mean, it's not good elevator music. I listened to the soundtrack on Spotify, right, and I was like, man, this isn't good without like gameplay. Yeah, I tried to, you know, when I did play this, because I just kind of revisiting this, but I love that. Like, I love the fact that it speeds up when you do well, right? And then like, I don't know, I feel like sort of personally attacked when I miss a beat and the whole thing slows down. Like, I'm like, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I let that happen. I'm like. Yeah, why not? Let's be friends. I like your style. Clearly you have good taste. Yeah, that affects me on an emotional level. Oh, nice. Hey, thanks. Yeah, we got PSN. I'm Rock Smash. Oh, just all caps, no zero. I had to put a 0 because I created a Twitch account like way back of the original Rock Smash. But I forgot my password to my email, so then it was just some Rock Smash account. But yeah, you got good taste. You know what you're talking about. Yeah, and I like the recovery email. I don't remember the password to that either. I think it was like Hotmail, and Hotmail got bought out by some MSN or something like that. Some Windows. So it's like 3 layers of security and they're like, what is your dad's favorite dog's name of the place that you lived? I'm like, I have no idea what, 12-year-old Ben decided that was gonna be the security question. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because they all kind of just like compound all these email services and yeah, but I mean, when you're a kid and you're like setting up security questions and it's like you don't take it seriously, so I have no idea what my dumbass little prepubescent brain thought was a good answer to the security question of who your best friend's dog was or whatever. Like, probably some smart ass shit that had to do with like, I don't know, butts or whatever. Yeah, so I couldn't access it. I tried looking it up. I was like, well, okay, what happens if somebody, if there's like a celebrity and they pay Twitch money, they're like, okay, look, this is an active account. How do I get this? Oh, whoops. weird stuff. I think it's like, I think it's more meta than that, because it was like, what particular band or inside joke that I think was funny at the time that I kind of like, it was the most important thing to me. You know, like, one of my, old usernames was Why Am I So Fly 31, because I was like really into the Offspring. But when it spells out, it looks like Yeah Me So Fly, and people just like, what the fuck is this? But that was everything for a period of time, you know. Why Am I So Fly 31? So you never know, you know. I'm missing my beats. It's just the phases you go through as a kid. Like, my name was Ben, so for a time I would tell people that my last name was Dover, and I would just, like, you know, have this whole story because I thought it was hilarious. It's not. I mean, as an adult, I'm like, oh, that's cringy as shit. Yeah, Ben Dover. I was like, oh, it was Ben Doverson, but then my dad changed it when he moved from England or some shit. You know? I thought it was hilarious, so I was cracking up. I was like, ah. Tell the teachers, they're like, that's not what it says on my roster. Nah, it's wrong. I'll make a mistake. Okay, I'm trying to like sneak peek at the chat in between these little things. I don't know, cringy kids are cringy, you know. And I was lucky enough to kind of like not have the internet a bunch when I was a kid, because oh my god, if I look like these poor kids when they grow up and they become adults and they're, you know, looking for jobs, and they're like, oh hey, are you that kid that, you know, put a firecracker up his ass and then lit it? Like, oh yeah, and recorded it, put it on Facebook. Poor kids, you know, got the luxury of just plausible deniability. Oh, this game? Yeah, that's terrifying. Like, everyone's like, oh, you know, society's getting stupider, society's getting dumb. It's like, no, it's just we have more access to recordable devices to kind of like film all the stupid shit that people do every day and just look back at it. It's like, people are dumb when they're, I mean, it's just like out of context, you know, because there's been times where you're at a party and you're like, hey, wouldn't it be a cool idea if I took this bottle of piss and threw it at that guy out the balcony? Oh, but out of context, you just see some guy throwing a bottle of piss at there, you know? That's a really poor example. But I'm sure you know that. Well, if you play this game, that means I was on the PSN or PS4, PS anything. Because if you add me, then there would be a leaderboard for me to battle against. Give me an opportunity to. None of my friends play this game. Ah, damn. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I gotta get into PC gaming. Sometimes I play on my fight stick just like to see if it works, you know, but it doesn't really. I don't think it's better or worse, it's just different, you know. Kinda like spice it up. I wonder if it's cross-platform in that sense. You know, oddly enough, it's just like talking and sort of taking a peek in between lulls. It's sort of helping. Like, it doesn't give me tunnel vision or whatever. Let's see. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll do that after this. I'm really interested to see, like, damn it. Have you beaten all the games? Because I think I've only gotten to level 6. 6 is the highest I've ever gotten. I don't even think I've beaten that. Because it gets like tough, dude. I don't even know. Damn. Ah, you're so good, man. I'm jealous. And here you watch me lose at level 3. Oof. I don't know. I think the main thing is lack of motivation. It's like I like having sort of like a rival. As I was hoping, like with the PSN, everyone getting it for free, it was just like, finally. Well, I mean, that's sort of an open invitation. An open invitation to do so, right? Or maybe it's like, you gotta kind of like almost beat a score and let them know that you could, right? And then just like quit. Just like, alright. I think that's the best way to do it. You just gotta, that's insult and injury. That's a double right there. I don't know, I have a hard time not doing the fancy shit. Like, if there's a part where it's just like, clearly I'm outside of my depth, right? I'll still want to do like the jumps or the slides and stuff like that. No, he has to get annihilated by a girl. He has to have his like pride shoved down. That's good, I like that. It's role reversal, you know? Equal rights. And besides, if you put a challenge like that and you don't work at it, you're sort of kind of asking for it. Whoops. I would say that unless you have like a lot of high-skilled games, this is a pretty proud one to be good at. Like, this is by no means an easy game. I don't know. How do chicks teabag? It's just the same way. Maybe like, chest pump in the face or something. I guess you could teabag, right? It's just not really as impactful. Or maybe it's like double impactful. You gotta let me know, man. This is not only is a good exercise, but you could be a pioneer, you know? A new way of sort of physically dissing somebody. Do people still say diss? Labia lash. Oh man, I would pay money. I've seen ping pong balls. I've never seen a labia lash. Maybe you do get like that. All right, let's see. All right, now we're having a pissing contest, right? Do they have like the? Yeah, okay. So these are my high scores. Oh, these aren't very impressive. I don't even have S's on that. You know what? We're not doing that. We'll just assume that you got better ones for now. I didn't even realize I didn't have, like, not even on level 1 do I have an S rank. Ah, here are the lanes. You know what I have trouble? I have trouble with the double jump. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the controller. Labia lash. Uh-oh, fancy shit. Now that's a trap right there. It's like at the end, you're like, oh, I could do it. I'm not gonna keep it, I'm gonna share it. That's quality. Whee! Oof. Fancy shit. Oh, did I skip 3? No, I just did 3. Oh, you know what? I'm continuing, that's why. I was like, this seems like a little farther in 4 than, like, cause you have that whole opening to 4, which I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I always sort of fuck it up. I start dancing and then it's embarrassing because it's like super simple too. Yeah. Yeah, practice is difficult. I just like the pretty colors. I don't know, I was saying like earlier, is like whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just play this game. I don't know why, but it, you know, I don't get frustrated. You don't get opportunities to sort of feel bad or be in a bad mood with this game. You just sort of gotta be playing this game when you're playing the game. I'm like, man, I had a bad day at work today. I'm gonna go play some Thumper. And you just like zen it up, you know? Yeah, that relaunch just gets me every time. Ooh. Ah. Oh, for the... Yeah, I'd like to see how the pros play this game. Because there's just so many ways, like when you start learning the new mechanics, like, I don't know, like the jump or the wall ride kind of fly and stuff like that. It's like you go back to the previous levels, you're like, oh hey, you know, maybe there's more to this game than just pressing the button on the nodes. You know, or the double jump and stuff like that. So it's like, seeing like the best way to optimize, I don't know, it's genius. But yeah, seeing somebody who's like, you know, perfect at the game is... I gotta say, you could probably charge people for that. It's like akin to an art exhibit. $200 glow? Oh, you're like ranked. Jesus. I'm feeling nervous. Okay, so here's a question. Does slamming grant extra points other than like the utility of getting, you know, a potential later, or do you get more points from the nodes? or not the nodes, but the oh, this is the boss already. Oops. So it's like, okay, so like I was skipping one of those bars, right? For a slam on a lit up node already. Would that be more points than hitting the node, or would it be better to, you know, just not slam on it and get the node? Actually, I don't know. I don't know why it matters. I've just always been curious about that, and I never really thought to look it up, but... This is the snakes. I hate the snakes. Snakes. Oh yeah. The snakes. Come here. Really? Huh. I guess that makes sense, but I mean, like, I guess if you slam and you get more nodes, there's a potential for more, but the obstacles are like guaranteed. Oh man, just like... Ah, oh, no way, dude. That's like robot levels of game. Oh yeah, like, restart. Oh, is this Simon Says? Alright, this one I have problems with this. This guy. Oh my, I can't believe I got that. I never get that. Robots are people too. I've been kind of on an Android kick recently. So, you know, why not? Dude, I know, it's... I think it's just because, like, I came in and I was like, no way I'm gonna do it, and the game's like, alright. It's like... I can't even get the basic. Now I'm all out of whack. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm all out of whack. I'm just like off a beat. This is the one you don't want to do because you gotta go through this tedious bullshit every time. This guy. Hey, Poverty's perfect, alright? I try my best. Actually, I don't. I don't try to be perfect. I kind of, like, enjoy being imperfect. Oh, I hate this guy so much. Whoops. I don't get it. It may take me a bit to read the chat, and I don't want to pause it because that's just bad form. I think this is the one where it's like you do the boss and then like immediately you have to like fight. Like you do. Such an emotional roller coaster when you lose your wings and you try and get your, you know, you get enough to get that slam and you get your wings, you see them up there and like, I don't know, you ever miss that? You're like, ah, you know what? Wah. Hey, now I can read the chat. Oh, imperfection make the... Thank you. I don't know what I'd do if I met like a perfect person. I probably wouldn't trust them. I'd be like, what the hell's wrong with you? No way. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way I'm gonna get this. Shit. It's not great. I don't even care. I got it. I wonder how many people... It's okay. Yeah, when you lose your wings, it's like, you gotta kind of like evaluate, do you want to be fancy or do you want to be safe? Look at this. I always opt for fancy, I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, see? Fancy. Always fancy, always fancy. Like what, you lose a little time? No, safe is for the birds. We're beetles. Alright, I have no excuse for why I keep missing that. I do know, because I'm fancy. Don't be a chicken. Be a... Well, what's the opposite of a chicken? A... Lizard? No, chickens are lizards. Well, chickens are dinosaurs. Whoops. Oh, good thing I forgot about this part. Oh, this is so sloppy, dude. Thank you, but I keep dying very preventably. Like, I think you're supposed to use audio cues here. And I'm just not. Oh shit, okay. We're here. We're somewhere. I'm not even getting my, like, perfect turns. Oh, you see that? That's the fate. Oh my god! Whatever. I made it through. Well, okay, like, the way it's a very linear game. If you were to describe this as like, okay, so you got one slide and you're a beetle and you could press the button, you know, like describing it, but it's like so much more complex when you're in it, you know, because it's like, okay, so you could jump, you could kind of bypass that, you know, and then you have to describe all the things that you do on this one slide. It's just one slide, one direction. It's not like multiple paths or anything like that, or multiple button inputs. It's like right and left. But like the complexity comes with the simplicity, because like, you know, the levels don't change. Oopsies. And it's just how you want to sort of, what path you want to take down those levels. Yeah, I mean, it's really genius. Like, I have nothing but respect for the devs of this game. Like, it's genius. It's almost like Da Vinci tier genius. Like, too smart for gamers. Too smart for the current, I don't know, the current environment of gamers. It's art. That's what it is. It's highbrow art. And it should be treated as such. Ooh, got more wings. I like the cut of your... Oh, shit. I like the way you think, man. You got labia slap, man. I'll never get over that. That's probably the best gift anyone has given me in a while. It's presumptuous of me to think of it as my gift. It's a gift to the world, if we're being honest. I can't read the shit. I really want to look up this. Oh, thank you. I saw the things in the corner. I didn't want to look. Lanes, man. Yeah, I was watching somebody and like they were talking about like beating a level, right? And it was kind of like a big deal because at the time I think I only beaten like 4, and he was just like sort of playing it like it was a bop it, you know, just like bopping the thing. I was like, where's all the jumps and shit? Like, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, you know, if you're gonna sort of have an exhibition of yourself beating like a hard level, it should be like the fanciest way possible. But then again, like, you know, whether you do it fancy or not, the level beat is a level beat. So maybe that's the smart way to do, is sort of just like figure out the layout and then start doing the fancy shit. Maybe. Oops. Maybe. Ah. I can't believe that. That is so surprising. I think that's the smart way to do it. I think like once you get like the fundamental of the level down, then you could start sort of like, not only do you sort of have like a higher success rate, you know, but like you also sort of it gives you room for improvement. Where if you go like balls to the wall, just jumping over and everything like that, then you just sort of don't. You don't get a good feel for how to optimize the level because you're sort of just trying to, you know, do tricks. I don't know. I mean, if you're having fun, I guess there's no wrong way to play. Oh man, sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Yeah, it's a game. If you're enjoying yourself, you're doing it right. I'm gonna try that way, actually. I'm gonna pay attention. Oh wait, I need to slam every now and then to get my wings back. No, you know what? I only need to slam when I get my combo multiplier. Yeah, now. No! Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I got this. Yeah, I miss out on a lot of opportunities just from like jumping. Nah. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. I slammed it in the wall. I mean, I can't even talk. Stressful. Yeah, I used to title these the stressful slide because, I mean, if you don't know what's going on, you're just like, what the fuck? Or it's like when you lose your wings and you just get that one sort of piece that covers up the track and you're like, ah. There's no excuse, there's no recovering from that. It's just like hovering right where you need to look. Or Chumbawamba's bug thumping. That's a little bit dated. Everyone should remember Chumbawamba. Well, if I mentioned Offspring and I said pretty fly for a white guy, like, I mean, nobody knows what the hell that is. Nobody even knows what Weird Al is. And he did the, what was it? Pretty fly for a rabbi. They'd be like, what is that, man? Weird Al is genius. I'm glad that you just think the way I think, because I think pretty alright, and now I have somebody to validate all my thoughts. Hey, me too! High five! Oops, shit. No! 35. The 90s, Britney Spears. Pokemon, Tamagotchi, Pogs, and all that stuff. Whoop whoop. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's a generation thing. It's like, hey, I think the way you think. It's because we all think right. That's why old people are all like, oh yeah. Dang kids. Yeah, they don't know the horrors we had to. Whoops. Oops. Dude, I was like around with AIM, and then MSN just was like, hey, we can do this too, and you can play pool with the people you chat with. AIM was like, oh, or chat rooms, you enter, you're like ASL, just like regular kids. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm 14, male, California. It's like, hey, what's up? Totally not creepy yet. No, nobody even knows what that is. It's like, the first thing you say when you enter chat, ASL. You're like, oh, 14, male, California. So hey, and it wasn't even like creepy most of the time. Like, it was just how you knew who you were talking to. Like, before anonymity. Is that right? Yeah, anonymity was like a huge commodity. Hey, you want to play some 8-ball? Yeah. What was it called? Pogo, I think? I don't know if you ever went there. It was like, hey, let's go play some Pogo. It was like the site to play with your friends. It could have been me. I was always looking for like games like that and Age of Empires or something, but not everyone had like the same games, so you needed like, you know, browser-based games like... Oh, I gotta pay attention. Hey, Canada! I love Canadians. I fucking love Canadians. Like, I've only had a bad experience with Canadians once, and that was when I was in elementary school, and he was technically an American. Stefan, he was, you know. I'm over here reminiscing. The game has come second. Fantastic. Yeah, I used to live on the, oh, except for driving. I gotta say, I don't know if it's just British Columbia, but I used to live over in Washington, and if you saw that beautiful British Columbia license plate, it was just like famously bad drivers. But yeah, some of my best friends over the years have been Canadian. I have currently one of my best friends is Canadian. Oh no! You got me all conversating. Yeah, have fun with that. Man, I do not. I don't envy that. Like, the cold is just. It's difficult for me to deal with. I'm not accustomed to it. I know you guys are just like, woo. No. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the laws over there that sort of encourage just merging into other cars for no reason and not using your blinker and just sort of using the lane lines as like tracks instead of, damn it, segregators, separators. You got moose, man. From what I understand, like if you hit a moose, that's kind of like it. Like, I guess I could see that, because, like, I don't know, my cousin once hit a deer, and it just, like, wrecked the car. Like, there was no car to be seen after that. And the deer just runs away, you know. But a moose? That's like a super deer. Moose kill anything. I believe that. I mean, not even running into it. Like, they look like really just unhappy animals. Except for Bullwinkle, you know. Bullwinkle's pretty awesome, but... Yeah, I mean, what... You got a bunch of Canadians, like... If you're even remotely mean over there, like, I would imagine a moose would just be, like... the winner. Canadians are just too polite. Polite to a fault. That is a bad thing, it's just, you know... Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's the way to be, honestly. I think it's hard to be polite. Oh yeah, people are being idiots everywhere, even Canada. That makes me sad. I really like Canada. I like Canadians. Canadians seem like they get a lot of flack. Well, I guess you guys get a lot of flack, but it's like, it's hard to be nice. That's stupid. I don't know. I think stupidity transcends sort of nation. It's very strange time to be a fellow human being. It's like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, well, I don't believe in it, so fuck it. Fuck you. You hoser. Oh no. Oof. I don't know, it's a mentality. It's just like, I think it's like a learned behavior. Like, I don't know, I always had this discussion with my other Canadian friends, like, you know, do you learn to be sort of an asshole? Like, as Americans, just like, oh, hate, everything that's different, blah, 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 whatever, you know, it's like, oh, if they're not like you, then blah, blah. Canadian, it's like, you know, be nice, be kind, rewind. Mostly, I mean, of course there are, you know, exceptions to everything. Fuck, I can't form a thought and press a button at the same time. I just admire it because, like, I always felt like it was kind of the right way to do things. Like, if everyone's helping everyone out, you know, then you get like a more synergistic society. Even though, like over here, if someone's nice, if someone apologizes, then somebody just, they don't see that as like a kind gesture. They see that as somebody to take advantage of, you know. It's like, oh hey, this guy apologized. This guy's really nice. You know, maybe I should take advantage of him. Plus, you guys have the red-green show. And curling, which apparently is a sport. Just to make fun of that. I watch late-night Canadian TV when I was over in Bellingham, by the border in Washington, right? And it would just be like curling, and it was very, very serious event. I got those wings. Oof. Yeah, I would say it's more important because, like, I mean, football is like, football's like, you know, it's a big drama. It's like, the football players get millions of dollars, whatever, you know. Can't cancel the football. It's just a way to sell money. Curling is like physics. You gotta be able to brush that ice. Convince that little, what do they call it? The curling stone? To sort of go where it needs to go. But not too much. Very finesse. Very finesse. It blows my mind. But then again, you know, people watch golf, and I don't get that. Oh my god. Yeah, Canadian TV is something else. It's like, I forget what I was watching. I was watching some, like, it was like a chick comedy show, and there were a bunch of Canadians, right? And it was all like, it was all girl humor, you know? Like, I didn't get any of it. It was just like going off and was like, what was it called? I forget. And the girl I was dating at the time was like, she was all about that show. Like, Canadians just cracking up at these jokes. It's, oh, this is the boss. It's the current, okay, let's see if I can Google it. Curlingstone. Curling. The curling stone. Curling stone is sometimes called a rock in North America. Wait, we got a North American team? No, okay, so, I don't know. It's like a bunch of chicks that make humor for girls, right? Like, I didn't get anything that they were talking about. They're talking about, like, I don't know, there was like a skit. It's like a skit show. It's like 4 Canadian girls, or ladies, I should say, ladies. And I didn't get any of the humor. But my girlfriend was like laughing her ass off. Like, they had something where she was like some chick in a coma, and they had this other girl coming around, and she's like, "Who are you?" The doctor was like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm here. I'm an emergency mustache plucker," or something like that. I was like looking like, I don't get it. My girlfriend's like rolling on the floor, like dying, like wheezing and stuff. It's like, alright, I get it. Ah. I don't know. They're all like, it's all lady specific humor. Like I don't get it. But yeah, they always say sorry, you know, like Canadians, not like sorry, but sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? The other day, the host. Hey. Well, I think it's like, yeah, I think that's what it was. Is like, you know how guys, like when they die, they want you to clear their browser history and stuff like that. It's like when a lady goes in a coma, she's still got to keep her mustache waxed or something. Oh no, it's her chin hairs, I think. I don't know, chin hairs. I think it's like all this stuff that, like, it's funny because it's the stuff that you don't really talk about, I guess. Or it's like there's no way. Man, I gotta concentrate. So you don't say sorry? Sorry? Blah, blah, blah. No, it's fine. I'll just concentrate. This is gonna be one hell of a content. I've done it before. I was trying to think of more of these jokes, because they have all these things like, you know, hairspray and stuff like that. I can't think of what the show is called. Sorry, like hard O's, like 2 or 3 of them. Bwomp bwomp, okay. Sorry. Sorry, or. Sorry. Are you part of the French-Canadian part of Canada? Sorry. Say Hooser. You're going to take the Zamboni to school. Zamboni. Zamboni, yeah, man. Zamboni's is the shit. Look at that. It's like I started talking about that thing. It's like see. Quebec. Let's see, 6. You know what? Let's do it. I'm having fun. Oh yeah, I like this. Hey, I'm bad at video games. Yeah, that relaunch always gets me. I don't know what it is. Yep. Whoa! Yeah, it's difficult. I was trying to find like a strat to sort of, you know, like use 2 buttons for the jump and then just tap it, but it's like I don't have like a solid method of getting it 100% of the time. I don't know if it's skill based or it's just like, well, it's got to be skill based. This game is pretty tight, solid. Like there's not a lot of, ah shit, this guy. The first one. You know, even if I get like halfway through 6, I'll be happy just cause like it's been so long since I played this game. I think this is the last mechanic, right? I don't think they introduced anything in 7. Wow. Damn. Yeah, because that's what I was primarily concerned about, because I still think that there may be a way to sort of like grind on those really, really long turns. Or like just keep staying in the air, you know? But I don't know how. I've tried things, but... No. This is a brand new area. Oh no! When it rains, it pours. Oh my god! I'm like off a beat. Like I miss a step, and it's like da 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 da. Slime? What slime? Ah, now I'm trying to think. Yo! Because when it spawns, you have to jump up. I'm trying to think. Not the snakes, right? Or the worms. I'm trying to think. Whoa! Double jump. Not snake. Okay, I'm trying to... Slimes. Not the red pits, right? The I don't know what they're called. Spike pits. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I should remember, right? Like, I did do the third one. It's probably gonna be something that I'm just brain farting over. Ugh. Not those. Yeah, because those are all over the place. Gotta go fast. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't remember any of this level. It was a long time ago. Making big mistakes. Give me my... Yes! Yeah, of course it's not the spike bitch. You said it never shows up again, and we've seen like 30 of these already. Not bad. That was bad attention to detail on my part. No fancy, no fancy. Just regular. Be a regular guy. Alright, now we can do fancy. No! Oh my god, this level is so long. I'm happy they give the chorus. Ah, you know what? I'm fine with that. That's fine. I'm just going for that V. Oh. Okay. Okay. Shit got her. I'm leaning forward now. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's a trap. That's a trap. So yeah, they have the one ring, right? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna jump. And then they have the 3 points on the ground. Ow! Oh! Yeah, you gotta, it's ultimate concentration mode. You gotta get into it, you know, you gotta be the space beetle. Oops. Oh! Just pressing the button. Okay. I don't even care. No. No. Oh my god. I didn't want to let it go, but I also wanted to get them sweet points. Ah, look at that. Good. Ah, this is... I'm getting in my head. No! Alright, come on. I got this. Oh my god! I don't know why that gets me. No excuse, whatever. I feel like I'm regressing. Damn, and you beat all this? That's so impressive. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. I think it could be little bits of each. Although, I don't know, calling out... The main point is that you're also skillful. Because... This is hard, man. I don't need to tell you, but you know. No! I'm not even fancy. Oh, come on. Oh, I did it. I did it. I'm so good. Oh, I'm in my own head. Alright. It's like you have to sort of know that it's coming up. Oh, thank you, thank you. I got a C for can you do it better? Oh, is this a procedurally generated track? I think I really like this boss. Or it's like a random one each time. Wow. Yeah, I like this boss. I remember this. Like, I spent a lot of time, but I was like, damn, this is really awesome. It's tough, but what a novel concept, though. Like, it's not like brand new track design. They're patterns that you've previously encountered in the level, right? But, you know, they just, like, throw them at you in any order. So it's like you don't even get the opportunity to memorize it or anything. You just have to kind of like adapt. Genius, man. It's genius. Oops. You're like... yeah, this is perfect for me. Ah, damn it. Like, I like this stuff because I'm more... like, a lot of my friends are organized and I'm more adaptable. Not adaptable, but like... they like plan ahead and I just kind of like... you know... sort of figure it out as I go for most situations, right? So like this kind of stuff is perfect. Like procedurally generated, whatever, you know, I'm great. But they're a lot better at like, you know, adult stuff. Or like when we're playing games, like they plan ahead and they strategize and I just kind of like wing it. Alright, that's two, that's two, that's two. No. Oof, that was so sloppy. That was dirty sloppy. Whoops. Oh no. I don't know. I don't think there's any wrong way to be a human or adult because, by definition, whatever you're doing is normal human behavior. Because, you know, we're all humans. Which can kind of bite you in the ass when you see some of the shitty behavior that people do, but, you know, I mean, they're not... No, you know what? I think people are supposed to say thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Wow, I can't believe that happened. Ooh. No! Ah, the tragedy. Wah, wah. I feel like there's a trick to it that I'm just kind of like overlooking, to the double jump. Oops. Because maybe you don't have to land all the way before you relaunch, you know? Yeah. Alright, so this is my thought. Like, I have it set to the R1 button just normally because I find it easier to sort of get precision on that. I don't want to give my X a break. But it's also still sort of locked in the X button, so I'm thinking that if you go up, right, you go up and then you press X, you should be able to just like stamp down real quick. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Hey, it actually works. But putting that in practice is... Oh, you know what? I don't think it worked. Because you get the sound that worked. That, you know, like the flying sound, but... It's really hard to show in this little corner. I don't know, let's see. Oh, that sounds really cool. Yeah, oh, it... Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's what I do, right? Like, so I make sure that I drop completely, at least for like, you know, a fraction of a second before I relaunch. And I think that you could sort of cancel that if you press another button that's associated with it, and it will make it seem like you're kind of double pressing. Yeah, but it's difficult to... Oh, this place is stressful, man. Oh, no! Yeah, it's just difficult to sort of, like... I don't know. Well, I mean, you use keyboard, right? So it's probably a little bit easier than... Anything with pressing buttons seems like it'd be easier on the keyboard. Like Oso. Or so. I don't even care. Oh! Really? How'd you use a controller? Or, what was it? I used a fight stick. Hold on, let me... No, you know, well... No, you know what, I'll do that next time. Yeah, like, fight sticks works really well. Just because, like, you get, like, the accurate, sort of inputs. Your inputs are always extremely precise, so... The only problem is that, like... actually, there's not really any problem other than it's cumbersome. But yeah, I found myself able to sort of pull off sort of more precise maneuvers just because I didn't need like time to sort of I'm trying to make sentences with my brain while using my brain for this. Okay, hold on. Sort of. Jesus, is that my like? Mm. I don't even care. Hey! Ah, I got a B. Yeah, usually I play this game like, alright, I play it without the HUD just because I like to sort of immerse myself in the situation, but I figured it might be confusing to people who didn't know what this game was all about. Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap. That's the only way to play, I mean... I don't know, everyone's doing the simplistic HUD look now. This is also a trap. Uh-oh. So did you get S plus or at least S on all the levels? That's pretty impressive. Or I guess the most impressive would be get it on the what is it called? The specials. Oh really? Oh, that's... I don't know, this must be really hard to watch. I would be frustrated. I'd be like, come on, guy. Do the thing. Do the cool thing. Ah. Do the thing. Do the trick. Oh my god, I was looking at those wings. I'm just fine. Ah, that's sweet, thank you. Oh no. Huh. Oh shit. Snakes! Yeah, I think it's appreciation, you know. It's not about that validation or instant gratification. It's just like, you know what, this should be appreciated. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I got my wings. I was like holding my breath on this motherfucking lane. Oh, dude, I was reading chat. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on my motherfucking lane. Oops. Well, it looks like it didn't matter. I was gonna die anyways. Yeah, I mean, where do they get the snakes from? I really like this segment. The do. No, I can't see anything. Oh my god, how am I alive? I just got lucky like so many times. I need wings. Oh no. I think they have one where it's like, it's in the middle, so it's like, you'll have to press right, but you also can't press right too far, so it's like, I'm just, oh, that's one. Oh my god, dude. That checks out, the science. Snakes, space snakes do eat space beetles. I think I read that in National Geographic. Oof, oof. Some of that robot power. Once you get into like a good rhythm, it's beautiful. Womp womp womp. But once you get knocked off that rhythm, it's over. I have the same problem like frequency or amplitude, I guess it's called. It's like you'll be doing good, but if you like screw up at a certain section, it's just like you're constantly playing catch up. No. Blah. It's my mental block. Oh. Oh. My wings. Oh. I'm not even good. No, I am. Oh, my wings. Oh, my God. No, no, no. How long is this? No. This is such a long segment. I'm like sweating, dude. Oof. Oh, I'm glad my incredible spikes of stress can be entertaining. Somebody at least. I'm constantly fighting on the like do the fancy shit. I just like calm down, stay on the ground, calm down and stay on the ground. Hey, that's a good mantra. Calm down and stay on the ground. Come on, man. Do it right, do it right, do it proud. It's exciting. It's exciting. Like, you know, you go through life all apathetic and everything, but you play some good thumper and you're feeling something. What did you do today? I tapped into my psyche. I saw the face of God. I look back. Or no, what is it? It's like when you stare into the abyss stares back. It's like, as soon as I get that second set of wings, I'm like, yes. 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 You know what I'm talking about. Exactly. It's like, you have to sort of like, it's like watching yourself in third person trying to catch up, but you can't like, you're like, okay, I know something's wrong, but you don't have time to sort of like self-correct. Your brain doesn't work that way. So you're like, alright, I just gotta hope for like a lull in the situation so I can get my bearings again. Or you just press buttons randomly, and if you get the right one, then you can kind of like catch up. Press X in a direction. Calm down, stay on the ground. Calm down, stay on the ground. Up, stay on the ground. Snakes. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. We got this. Shut up. Oh no. Why do I have to say something? Calm down, stay on the ground. Calm down, stay on the ground. Look ahead. Alright. Nope, calm down, stay on the ground. Don't jump. Wings! Nope! This is it! Maybe. Don't care. Go! Oh, I see it! No! No! How could this happen to me? Oh shit, whoops. Oh man, what tragedy. Shakespearean level tragedy. This is just like, what? Not even halfway through the level. Yeah, alright, what are we at? Okay, we only got a few more. Okay, we can do this. Easy, easy. I mean, I've done it before, apparently. At one point in my life. I know. I saw it. I saw the gate, and I saw the sign. I opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I'm gonna chase that feeling. Get my wings. Never lose them. Get some more wings, never lose those. Life is demanding. You're not wrong. You speak my language. As long as I'm improving each time. Because I mean, you don't want to win a level on a fluke, right? You want to earn it. You're not like, oh hey, I did lucky. You're like, no, I did that on purpose. I could do it again. I'm not even... I missed my wings. This music sounds like a Star Trek alarm or something. Come on. Nope. I think there's a chorus after this, right? Yeah, okay. We're good, we're good. Come on. No! Oh my god, there was another one too! Alright, we got this. This is the most vulnerable I've ever been on stream. Oh, I'm all backwards. I mean, like, or it's like, hey, when you're like a rotation behind, when you're supposed to be jumping and you're sort of like not. You see like the loops in the sky and you're crawling and then you jump and you see the guys on the ground. Like, ah. Okay, so I'll get my multiplier up in this section. And then I'll lose it immediately after saying that. Trying to be fancy. And I get killed by a snake. Oh, I don't know any other lyrics other than I saw sign and opened up my mind. I didn't even know if it was sign or sun. I always thought that was weird, like somebody, you know, because in school they're like, hey, don't stare at the sun. It's like, well, fuck you, I'll do what I want. So I thought that was weird that they wrote a song about staring at the sun and how it opened up her eyes. But I think it's sign. I think it was just... Nope, not getting greedy. I'll have an opportunity. There we go. God damn it. You know, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so just like untunnel zone for a second. Just punch myself in the eyes. Look around. Zen up, you know. Do that thing with your fingers where you touch your index and your and then get bored with that and go back into the game. We got it. Oh, immediately take a hit. Worst idea I've ever had. I thrive on chaos. I thrive on it. Too zen. I'm just over here just like, it's alright. Corners can be taken. Or not. Yeah, that's what it is. I keep slamming. Calm down, stay on the ground. Calm down, stay on the ground. Don't go jumping in the air. Something, something, round the bear. Yeah, if things are too calm, I start wandering. My mind starts wandering. I start thinking about weird things. But if my mind's occupied, if there's shit going on, oh, I am happy as a clam and whatever clams are happiest in. Water. Anything but a... I don't know. What's the expression? Happy as a clam, not in clam soup. Not in clam chowder. There'll be a day where I'll be like, I remember this level. Oh shit, snakes. Combo multiplier up. It's fine, it's cool. Everything's fine. It's fine, this is fine. It's not fine. Everything's terrible. I like pretty much every game. Except for, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of, like, those Battle Royale games. If it's a good game, I like it. If I can afford it, I like it. Sports games, I'm not really too happy. Unless they're, like, gimmicky, like... I don't know, like not actual sports games, but like, you know, NFL Blitz or something. Sports themed sort of goof off games. We should add me. It's Rock Smash, all caps. Hold on. It's well, it's Rock Smash. It's like my name here, except instead of a 0, it's an O. Oh man. All right, I could add you after this. Yeah, I'm always down to play. I like video games. It's got a picture of I gotta focus. Snags! Snake! Yeah, PSN. I don't know what my Steam... Hold on. I have a Steam. I don't know what my Steam is. I think it might be the same. Oh, I've been playing for 2.5 hours, man. It doesn't even seem like it. Oh no, I'm starting Steam and it's updating. No. I'm missing everything. Ah, these snakes. Snake. No. I'm not, uh-oh. Hold on, Steam opened and everything is happening. feeling revived with new vigor and vim. It's all psychological, right? I mean, if you believe in the multiverse theory, there is a universe where I just did this in the first try. So hopefully I'm trying to make it, and there's also, I guess, a universe where I never make it. Or I get like a brain aneurysm halfway through the run. So I guess I gotta kind of strive between those two, you know, like total victory and brain aneurysm. Oh no! Oh hey. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not even looking at it. Oh God, satisfaction. What am I talking about? I don't know. I mean, if you really want to get creative, like there's a million different things that could possibly happen at any given time. Like, who knows? I would imagine if there was a sort of infinite amount of universes, like 99% of it, every single other person is dead at some point in their life. Like, there's just so many things that could kill people. You know, so the fact that you're alive and able to sort of comprehend ridiculous situations and quantum abnormalities and stuff like that is just, you know, congratulations, you made it in the universe where you live. But you know, whatever. It also would kind of be like, if that's true, then isn't there a universe where multiverses don't exist? So oh, snakes. And who's to say that this isn't the universe where multiverses don't exist? Maybe every other universe is having fun talking to their other selves, you know, or just like figuring out the best way to be themselves or whatever. And we're over here just like, oh, but what if? And everyone's like, ah, you guys are. You never know. You never know. I don't know, I guess it's if you believe that the universe has any absolutes, you know. And if so, are there an absolute amount of any absolutes? Because you can't have like multiverse theory where anything could possibly be happen without the fact that there's like, well, I don't know, maybe it's paradoxical or maybe it's beyond comprehension. Maybe we're just a bunch of monkeys pretending that we know what the hell we're talking about. But in reality, nothing really matters. Ooh, that looks like I didn't make it. Uh-oh. Damn. Wow, shot at, damn. In Canada? With like a gun or a hockey puck or something? I'm sorry, that's fucked. I always thought, like, you know, what is the realm of our, you know, if we imagine something, like, why can't we just have, shit, okay, I can't talk. Like, multiverse, right? Why should we just be limited to what our reality is? Who knows how physics works in other universes, or how things work out, you know? Like, how cool would there be to be a superhero? Or, I don't know, if you really want to get metaphysical about it, like, who's to say that our dreams aren't us tapping into the alternate versions of ourselves when we're awake, you know? Just living life, doing whatever, and it's like so abstract, but it's so real. It's like, yeah, well, that's because it's happening in real time. You're just sort of observing your own consciousness through the consciousness of your doppelganger. Oh. Oh my god, there's 1,000 snacks! Ah. Ooh, hold on. I mean, I guess it's all relative to, you know, like what is intelligent? Intelligence is all like sort of compared to humanity, right? Like we're the most intelligent beings, that's why we're the dominant species, sort of thing, right? So it's like, would we even register as a thing, or would they already know? They'd be like, okay, well, look at the way they do stuff. Or, you know, maybe it's like a different type of intelligence. They did the whole, like, you know, space travel, whatever, colonizing space, or looking for that, and we're just over here, you know, creating different ways not to lose hair and to get boners for longer. That's smart, you know. I don't know, it's perspective, I guess. It's a relative perspective. I mean, there are plenty of people who just, well, I don't know, I don't want to sound pretentious or anything like that, but it's like, there are people who just, like, what? Like, there are a lot of people who are just like, oh, these guys are so dumb, but it's not that they're dumb, it's just that these people aren't as privy to different types of, you know, intelligence, or pure intelligence. They're kind of dumb themselves, right? But what they consider intelligence is not actual intelligence, it's just like them. So to them, you know, these people are stupid. I don't know, there's a good example. I don't know, I'm trying to think of that guy's name. It's like Ricky Gervais. Like, I don't like that guy, right? But he has this show, with this guy on there, Carl Pilkington, and this guy is like one of the most intelligent people I've ever heard speak, but he has like this really kind of ghetto British accent, right? Like a, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like an unintelligent sounding British accent, right? So he gets made fun of a lot by Ricky Gervais and the other guy, Stephen something, Fry, tall guy, whatever. And they're constantly ragging on him, and I'm just seeing it from the perspective, like, Carl's just, like, he is really intelligent, like, smart, you know, and he's making, like, points, outside the box thinking points, and they're just, like, you know, chastising him because, oh, you fucking dumb, whatever. And it's like, this guy is, you know, he sees the world through a strange perspective, but it's, like, abnormal, so he gets just, you know, ostracized. I think that's kind of a good example of, you know, how society appreciates that kind of stuff. It's like, this guy sounds dumb. This guy's a dang old idiot. You know. I kind of wish I was playing Dimmery. I want to get into this discussion. I can't look at the chat. Although if I was playing another game, I probably wouldn't be talking about that anyways. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the majority like, oh, this is smart. We're all smart. Look at how smart we are. We have the same ideas and everything. And somebody comes in and is like, hey, check this out. They're like, look at this idiot using big old words and shit. What a fucking dummy. I think there's actually a condition too. They were saying, oh, look at this. Dios de los muertos. You got tentacles and everything. Oh man. Yeah, I like the evolution of this skull. It sparks a joy. I don't know, it's hard to say though. A lot of the intellectuals I know, or self-proclaimed intellectuals I know, kind of, like, that's their whole identity, so... You tell them anything otherwise or whatever, they're like, ah, well, I'm in Mensa. It's like, oh, okay. Alright, buddy. Ah! Yeah, so aliens, you know, I hope. I would really rather that aliens kind of wiped humanity out than humanity's stupidity and stubbornness wipe humanity out. I would prefer that, or a natural disaster or something. Not like, oh hey, we decided that we wanted to boil alive the planet in future generations because it's cheaper, it's better. Yeah, I mean nothing breeds existential dread like being a space beetle traveling down a highway and getting murdered by just geometric shapes. And I don't know, I just watched that that one movie, the Don't Look Up, and it just pinged that existential dread. I was like, man, that's it. That's, if you haven't seen that, like, that's it. It's like Idiocracy, but scary. It's accurate. We probably would. I don't even think we'd even be like, hey, what's that in the sky? I don't know. Shoot it. Shoot it before they shoot us. I don't know, narcissism, right? It's like, well, what would we do if we invaded a planet? We'd shoot first, so they must shoot first. You know, they could be just kind of like on a whole different plane of existence and just, you know, hey, oh, look at these guys, let's help them out. Or you'd be like, you know what? Fuck them. Dang old aliens. Take our jobs. Ignorance. Arrogance. Ugh. You need to get me started, man. I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. No. Damn that. Yeah, well, they would after coming here. Like Iron Giant, like, shoot it with a nuke. Yeah, it's oops. It's always that one, isn't it? It's just the one that's like a little bit far. And this game is super lenient about you hitting nodes. Like, if you're just like a little bit before or after. So like, when you miss something, you like really miss it. Like, you have no excuse. Like, the game controls are tight. Not only do they have like a visual, but they got an audio cue. God, dude, see. Ah, man. Like, you have no one to blame for but yourself. You just gotta like train your brain. I always wonder how it would be to be like a game tester for these kind of games. Like really, really skill intensive sort of, you know, games. Is like, how do you just like reach the pinnacle of I got it this time. No, I don't. Nothing fancy. Like, you have to be really good. They probably go and, like, outsource to Korea or Japan or something. Those, like, really, really just dedicated players that, like, robots, you know? Like, those guys, like, when they dedicate themselves to a game, it is just, like, next level. Like, America can't even compete. They're like, okay, we're gonna have the whole house, we're gonna play, like, 12 hours a day, take a break, come up with strategies in the meantime, play 12 more hours. It's like, it's a job, you know? No! Yeah, like, I think that's what it is though, is that like it's so profitable to kind of sponsor those kind of things that they're allowed to. They don't have to like juggle, you know, whatever game they're playing and a job, you know. They get like set up in a house and they're just like constantly 24 hours. They're like, okay, for the next 4 months, you're gonna play Overwatch with your friends for like 10 hours a day. You're gonna eat, sleep, shit Overwatch. We're gonna come up with strats. And they're all like sponsored. They don't have to like worry about, you know, paying the bills or, you know, getting sick and not being able to have enough money to live. Go to the doctor. Alright. Yeah, that's what I always understood. Because, like, you know, if you get into a game, it's like the salt just comes, right? So it's like, at one point, it's like your job, you know? It's not like a fun game. It's like your job to be good at this game and make money. Like StarCraft players and stuff. You have to have sort of, like, an obsessive personality, I would imagine. Like, that's why I never, like, hear all my friends like, oh yeah, what do you want to do? I want to be a tester, I want to be this, and like, I don't know if I'd ever want to do something in the field of video games, except for maybe create, you know? Just because, like, you don't want to make your passion or your time off your job, because then, I mean, what are you going to do to relax? Paperwork. That's just my opinion, though. I can see it kind of being fun to develop, but... Yeah. I see that, but I mean, tester is like... I don't think people know what testing does. It's like, okay, I want you to take this bike and run it into the wall for 2 hours straight. And then after that, I want you to run it into this bench for 2 hours straight. Like, you're trying to find bugs, and that just sounds like the quickest way to not like video games anymore. I got it. Ah, fuck you, man. Yes. Ah, that's not fair. Yeah. It's like, go and play these polygons and do things with them. I mean, I guess it'd kind of be cool, give you like an idea of what like makes the game, but I don't know. It's like, I would think it'd be sort of like working on a movie and just being really into movies. You kind of like see movies differently. You're like, okay, you see like the lighting tricks and the effects, and you don't see it as like a sort of suspension of disbelief. It's just more like a collection of things and tricks that you already know of. I think I've been on this level for about an hour. You're a real chimp. Believe you, Lash. That's gonna follow me for the rest of my life. I'm never ever. I mean, barring like some sort of, you know, medical procedure, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that. In an alternate universe, I wouldn't have heard of that, and my life would be that less. Well, you know, ignorance is bliss. I don't know what I've missed. Yeah, you did. You never know who you're gonna meet when streaming. Tell you what. It's fun. It's fun. It's like putting up a poster for a party that you're having at your place and just like kind of everywhere. Like seeing who shows up. No, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, I probably would have been doing bad, just regardless of the input. You got me talking about existentialism and theoretical shit. I love that stuff. And aliens, but not like in a movie capacity or a game capacity, but like I can't believe I exist the way I do. Miss that wings. You know, like in actuality. And that is interesting. That's a rare conversation. You don't get to just talk to people about that. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if aliens came and they had like laser rifles? Shut up. I fucking hate my life. Good. More people should be proud of being weird. You know what isn't weird? Boring shit. Like people existing to exist. What do you do? I don't know. Nothing ever changes with normality. Nothing ever gets better or more interesting with things staying the same. It's always a weird and strange perspectives and people that kind of shake things up. They're like, hey, have you ever thought about looking at it like this? I'm like, oh, I haven't because I'm boring. Well, look at it like this. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, what... No, people who just like stick to traditions and being the same and well, okay. I'm speaking in absolutes. And I don't really believe in absolutes. I 100% do not believe in absolutes. I don't know. I don't know why there's a stigma with being strange. I think it should be encouraged. Well, I don't know. I guess relative strangeness. Alright, whatever. Wing neutral. I feel like I'm devolving. And I can never hit that one either. I always miss that corner. Yeah, it's like there's a point where your body's like, alright, that's enough. I gotta chill out. I'm making the same mistakes. I bet if you did like a replay, it would look exactly like that. The last one that I did. Like, I did the exact same stupid shit. Like you said, muscle memory and just like pattern recognition. Alright, okay. Mix it up. We're gonna go. Okay, don't mix it up. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Oh. Okay, alright, okay. Got my wings, I got my wings, I'm ready to fly. I just need to breathe. Alright, just breathe, calm down, take it easy. I think the button on my controller is tired of being pressed. Wow. And my brain's turning to mush. I guess this is what speedrunners do. Like, they have streams of them kind of doing the same thing over again with, you know, varying degrees of progress. Well, welcome back. You didn't miss much. Although, I probably would have paused it before I like hit the final node. Just yeah, that doesn't seem very fair. Oh. Wah, wah, wah. You've been here this whole time. While I did that, what, 16 or 616 like 1,000 times. This is now a joint run. I'm just the one with the controller. Well, I still can't like comprehend like what it takes to sort of get S on all these, like, that just blows my mind. Wow. Yeah, this is frustrating. I don't know, it's like, if I'm watching a stream and somebody's just like sort of failing over and over again, I just kind of like, I want to see good gameplay. That's just me. No. Oh yeah, they got like a... This is only 6. Oh, I'm only doing one of those well at any time. Yes! Look at that. Yeah, I'm not really good at multitasking. Actually, from what I understand, no one is good at multitasking. Like, it's not within our... No way. I cannot have been talking about how bad I am at multitasking and just did that in the... Okay. Oh, shit! That's it. Yeah, I think it's just like... Well, what is it? It's like you prioritize one task more than the other, but I think it's like guys have a hard time doing it, right? And women are just exceptional at juggling 2 things at the same time. Like, they're never multitasking, but you wouldn't be able to tell because they're just like going back and forth. So, like with efficiency and efficiency and proficiency? I don't know what the word is. That it seems that way. I don't know, I can never do it. Like, if I'm microwaving something, I gotta be like silent. Boom. It's biological. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, there's exceptions to everything, but... Ooh, and I got my wings. Yeah, it's just the way it's set up, just how it's built. No way. bullshit. Bullshit. I had that. I don't know. I think that a lot of people try and sort of bridge the gap between differences when they should be using them to, you know, compensate for their own weaknesses. Well, not like everybody, but I'm just saying, like, you know, oh, all this stuff. It's like everyone is good at something. It's just a matter of recognizing that and sort of, you know, not trying to be the same as them, but trying to, you know, stick to your strengths. Stick to one's strengths. And just be happy that you do that better, you know? I don't know. It's all very confusing. I don't quite get it. And I don't quite get why people sort of get so upset about these situations going on. Like, it's... I mean, I do get it, but it's just... You know, it's just... There's a lot of other stuff, and I doubt that any of the problems are actually the problems that people are sort of fighting. God damn it! Look, even if you fail, it still gives you the Simon Says. Yeah, build a diversity. I mean, like, this whole... I don't know, even when you're kids, like, everyone's sort of like, you know, oh, everyone's equal, blah, blah, you know. It's like, no, people are better at other things, and they should be, you know, praised for that and utilized that way, because everyone has something like they do. To some extent. It's like, you don't... I think recognizing and accepting that, you know, is a first... I can't even talk. I don't know, it's hard though. Because people have, like, you know, personal bias and bias associated with their sort of, you know, genetic bias and all that stuff, so you can't really get an unobjective view of anything without somebody sort of, you know, putting their own personal bias on that spin. It's like, oh, how dare you? That's my beautiful child. Yeah. My mom was killed by a wild badger boy. It's like, let's look at this objectively. It's like, no! Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not. You agree with me, so we're both right. But somebody else, you know, I'm an ignorant asshole or some shit like that. I don't know. It's so hard to know what the hell people are thinking. They're just so all over the place. Yep. Hey, I exist. Give me praise. Give me validation. I don't have to do anything. I exist. Look how well I exist. Oh yes, applaud me. I don't know, everyone's special. Or everyone wants to be special. But no one really wants to work for it. I think it's sort of like robbing actual exceptional people of that. The real world doesn't matter to somebody who just sort of makes their own reality. They're like, hey, everyone's an idiot except for me. Every negative thing that people say towards me is just them being haters, or them being this, or I'm the greatest, so clearly everyone else is wrong, so why should I listen to what they have to say, even if it's constructive or otherwise? I don't know, it's like socially acceptable insanity. I can't talk too much about it. I have very strong opinions on it. I find it really stupid. Not insanity, but it's like, narcissism, like heavy narcissism is just encouraged. It's like, me. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like wander around in a perpetual state of confusion and just kind of pretend like I know what the hell I'm talking about just because I have no idea what people are all about. It's so confusing. It doesn't make sense to me. Most of the time. Damn it. No one knows, and I don't think anyone should know, because it's not, I mean, how can one person comprehend another human being if they can't even understand what the hell's going on with themselves? Yeah. I don't think there should be like a, well, again, a stigma against trying to figure it out or just not knowing stuff. Like, you know, just take a second. We're the most intelligent creatures in the world, and we got 90% of the world's information at our fingertips. That shouldn't be an excuse not to critically think about things, you know. Just open your brain holes and get the information. Yeah, I don't think it's their fault. Like, I hate to say it because I'm not really a fan of sort of, oh, this is gonna make me sound like an old guy. It's like, you know, that sort of generation or whatever. But I mean, like, it's like when I was a teenager, just like most people, it's like you want to fit in, right? You want to do that, and everyone's doing this stuff, so it's a lot easier to sort of, yeah. It's difficult. Yeah, what was that one chick? The global warming, the Swedish? Was she Swedish or Norwegian or something? The Greta, right? Like, she was just like treated like an idiot, like a kid. She had like good. Yeah. And like a lot of these people were just like picking apart really superficial, stupid things about them. And it's like, oh, how does she now? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why is this the rule? Why are you allowed to do that? Damn it. Damn it. Ooh, what's that mean? Zeitgeisters? I've never seen that word before. I like that. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh. They're in it, in the thick of it. Yeah, but I mean, who takes it? I don't know. I think it's just like I agree with you to an extent, but I think it's also kind of justified because there's a lot of stupid kids out there that are sort of the rule, you know. It's like you could have like really good arguments made for any person, and then you have like some guy, some idiot screaming in the same demographic, you know, and that's all of a sudden what it is, just because. Yeah, I would say adults are worse because I don't know, the older I get, the less adults I see actually that I would consider adults. A lot of them are just kind of doing the same kid shit. I'm just like, oh my, it's like high school shit. Like, you, I wouldn't expect that. Yeah, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh yeah, adults, whatever. It's like, nah, these are just kids. They never had a reason to sort of stop the behavior. They kind of peaked and then. I don't know. I guess it's all perspective, you know. Kids who pay bills. Or kids who have other kids. That's the worst part. It's like a lot of my friends when I was growing up, they're just like, oh, well, I'm gonna save my, you know, girlfriend or whatever. They have kids, and these kids are just as neglected as some of the kids I went to school with, you know. It's just, it's rough out there. I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, especially now. Like, I couldn't imagine bringing a kid into the world right now. No offense if you're pregnant or you haven't, like, but it's like, it's such a weird, I don't know, tumultuous time out there. It's sort of kind of hard to see the future, you know? Oh. Yeah, that's... It's like people are talking about, you know, the future. I'm like, there's no guarantee that there will be a future. like, you know, future generations and all that stuff is like, I don't know. That could be me though. I'm a big apocalyptophile, if that's a word. If it's not, it is now. I'm a fan of doomsday. They don't go to school. Are they homeschooled? You know that. School is not a safe spot anymore, though. Like, I don't know. I used to be able to tell homeschool kids just by, like, you know, their demeanor. Oh, boy. That's... oh, my God. Well, that's good. That's great. Sure, why not? Selfish bullshit. It's like, what, they're gonna go out to the world and because they got you know, I'm not even gonna start. Let me get in trouble. I'm gonna say something that I shouldn't. It's like, I hate that. It's like, I don't know, it's the same principle that has these people that like want to raise their dogs vegan, so these dogs are like malnourished and starving because this person doesn't know any better, but they kind of force their ideals on this, and it's like, who suffers but the kid, but the dog, you know? What are these kids gonna do later? They're gonna go and just, like, they have their whole life sort of... Because what? Somebody's pride? Because somebody's ego? Because somebody couldn't just... I don't... It's really frustrating to see that kind of stuff. I don't know. Like, I hate it. It's so selfish. Oh, I wanted a kid at one point, but I don't want it anymore. Can I get a return? And meanwhile, they're, you know, it's like they're being robbed of future, essentially, because somebody couldn't be bothered, because somebody wanted to be a garbage human being. I'm gonna get banned. I got strong opinions about that. Because I saw that, like, I used to have a roommate, and she had a kid, and she, you know, she had it sort of just without, like, accidentally, and she neglected the shit out of this kid. This kid was, like, suffering, you know, and kid would act out, of course, you know, I hated the kid, but, you know, that's besides the point. He would act out because that's what kids do who are neglected. And it's like this whole time this kid is just gonna grow up with this feeling of longingness because his mom wasn't ready, you know, couldn't be bothered. It's a tragedy. Cause I don't know, it's that whole thing we're talking about with like the, you know, potential universes and stuff. It's like you never know what something or somebody could be, but when you sort of cut off their opportunities like that, you just limit the possibilities are not limited, but you know, it's a little bit harder to crawl out of a hole if you can't read or write. Oh man. I don't know. Who knows? I am not getting anywhere with this thing. I'm more interested in the... Yeah, just like people stop buying dogs and they're like, hey, you know what? Kids are free, at least for now, you know. Narcissism, dude. Everyone's all about themselves. Or it's like, you know, oh, how do I save my marriage? Oh, we'll have a kid. That's perfect. Brilliant. So we can hate each other with a witness. It never works out. Or we'll have several kids. Or like, I was in the military and a lot of these people were just like, you know, pop in for shore duty, you know, have a bunch of kids. Damn it. And then go off. So like, you know, their wife would be at home with like 4 or 5 little, you know, suburbanites just kind of dad going around with no dad or no influence or whatever. Yeah. Kids having kids, man. I see it all the time. They're not ready for anything. They're not, you know. And it's free, you know. It's so easy to have a kid. Everyone's all like, oh, hey, congratulations on your kids. Like, it is not hard to have a kid. Anyone can have a kid. Taking care of a well-adjusted kid, you know, in this day and age is an accomplishment. Somebody doesn't have like deep-seated psychological problems, or like that's mom of the year, mom or dad of the year, or whatever. Damn it. Yeah. I don't know about that. I've never had... Well, that's me though. I'm doing the narcissism thing. Well, you may have, but I never have, so blah blah blah. Me. Hello. Oh, is it my turn to speak? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a lot of times people are instinctual. They're just like, oh, hey, do this. Actually, I can't even say that. That is so far beyond my comprehension. Like, I don't hang out with people with kids too often. I don't hang around kids too often. I don't really like kids, but... You know, I don't understand what goes through their mind. I've just kind of seen the aftermath of people, you know. Damn it, my generation. Our generation, I guess I should say. I've been on this for a very long time. I would have thought that I would have gotten farther than I have. On this level. Yeah, biological children? See, I don't want to step on any toes because I like I said, I don't have any kids. I don't know how that... Like, you know, from what I understand, it changes when you have kids, but... I just, I don't know. It's just like my choice. I just never wanted kids. I never felt it was a good time. Sorry. That was it. I'm with you. I like talking about any of these sort of subjects that are sort of. I don't know. You don't get to talk about shit like that. People are very opinionated about stuff. It's hard to have a. Damn it. Yeah, well, I think it's difficult to find somebody who can't just look at a conversation topic as a conversation topic and not have a horse in the race, you know? It's like, whatever you got, that's fine, but, you know, discussing religion, but not like religion, the actual, you know, beliefs or anything, but religion as in the things, you know, they do, like the mythology and the pros and cons without sort of, you know, separating yourself from it. I'm not saying, like, discussing religion, but, you know, being able to separate yourself for the sake of a conversation. Everyone's got a horse in a race somewhere. And it could just be that, like, you know, maybe it's that, like, I don't care about anything. Like, if you started telling me, you know, your religion was playing Fortnite all the time, I'd probably have issue with that. I'd probably take a little bit of offense to it because it's something, you know, that pertains to me a bit. Hey, and there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Ironically, though, I think people like that, people who are like, you know, I don't want kids, are like the ones that should be having kids. Hey, it's only 2 hours, right? I didn't even get, look at my high score. I beat that, and I did way better last time. That was so long ago. That's when I was, like, in it. Yeah, it's low beating 7. I'm kind of wiped out. It's magnificent. Oh. So what? Okay, so 7, 8, 9. 9 levels? No. Yes. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me add you. Well, I'll add you after the stream so I don't give away your personal information. You know how gamers like girl gamers. God, my God. I had this friend that I hung out with. He was actually a sister of my friend, and we would just hang out all the time. We'd be on the mic, and every time like some rando would come in, like, "Are you a girl?" It's like, my God, guy, keep it in your pants. Oh, Christ. It's so tough. Like, and then you get the other ones, like the bad examples, the quote unquote girl gamers, right? Where we're like, oh my God, stop! Oh, don't look at me. I play video games, guys. Okay, Fortnite, Minecraft, you know, and they just kind of like got the cutesy whatever. I don't know. All the girl gamers I know are kind of like in sweatpants with no makeup, just sitting there like drooling at the side of their mouth. That's ideal. That's what you want. They're not all cutesied up for no reason. Get out of here. Sitting there like, when's the last time I showered? I don't know. Last week. You gotta be genuine. I don't know. It's the fantasy, you know. It's what they see is these streamers. They get like 1 billion, you know, streams because their tits are hanging out while they're playing some popular game. Everyone likes it, not for the gameplay. They're just looking at the tits. Oh. That's how it is. Oh. Yeah. I think that's it for now. Yeah, but I'll add you. I'll see what. Actually, hold on. Let me add you right now, and then we could discuss. We could see what kind of games you got. I don't think. Yeah, it has that awkward blue screen, right? Hot tub girls? Oh man. Nervous? Why? Oh, it's Steam. Never mind. Wait, did you have me on PSN? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to do that. Don't worry. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. I'll get to the Steam. My Steam is empty. I think all I have is like Guilty Gear and Elsword and Portal back when it was free. Oh, the basement. Look at you, man. A basement. Multi-tiered house. Damn. Honestly, so cool. Like, I mean, you may not... Hey, me too. Actually, almost exclusively, just because... Alright, it's gonna sound stupid, but I have nowhere to kind of sit for hours at a time looking at it. Like, I don't have a desk or anything I could fit under to put my computer on. Let's see. Oh, you play... Oh, I can't believe you've done this to me. Whatever. That's fine. I need to get more into it. I don't know. I used to play a lot of games on the PC. Back when PCs were like square, you know? Don't worry about it, man. Oh look, I tried level 5 and I got 3,200. Oh well. Yeah, I'll take off. That was good meeting you. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, hang out. Friends. Yeah, I can't believe you stuck around that whole time that I just did the levels over. No, I can't believe you did. That's insane. Oh well, it's not Sunday anymore. Yeah, I'll catch you later.